I always, there's one thing that I still wake up with today, which is I wake up with, it's not a mission, but I want to accomplish something every day. And I do. And I will say it affects me.
But even at that age? Like
I had
19, 20?
Yeah. And maybe it wasn't as directed, but it was always like, okay, I wake up and I go, what's today? What's happening today? And what's the purpose today? And maybe it's just, you got to make friends today, or you got to go party today, or you need to make sure that you, push yourself. I can lend myself to being reclusive if I wanted to. And I do appreciate my alone time. At the same time, it's a detriment. So I keep myself out there. Right. And I do have to wake up and be like, don't be lazy today. And not because I got to pump myself up, but because really I got lazy bones. Mm-hmm. They're in there. And
so if you keep moving, it won't stop the momentum.
Yes. The momentum's hard, man.
So at that age, like all the stuff that you were working 7 days a week, going to school, it was just inspired by keeping the flow going.
Keep the flow going and absorbing. And I guess the artist side of me is to like really, what's the next cool thing? Mm-hmm. And like I was seeing China back then like crazy. I just didn't have the opportunity to make it over there permanently, like to live there, which I really wanted to. But I knew that like if I really wanted to go leaps and bounds and come back 20 years later, that was the that was the spaceship, right? Mm-hmm. So I tried to accomplish what I could in the meantime. And part of that was fashion and what Cosabella and this world could give, because it allowed me the excuse. Listen, not everyone can get on an airplane and travel as much as I can, but when it's on the company expense because it's part of your job and you get to do it, do you say no to that? Now it's harder with family and kids and expectations, but you're still traveling, right? You're still getting to see those things. So what I wake up with every day is, what in the world haven't I seen yet? So if it's a neighborhood in New York, if it's coming out here, right? If it's a friend who I really haven't like dug in enough and understood, and at work, what parts of the job am I like totally taking advantage of or neglecting? And sometimes it's insurmountable, right? Because you want to do everything.
Right.
And that can be exhausting. But at the same time, when you get some of that discipline and you start lining it up, and once you do it for long enough and you create that habit, right? Those key 28 days, that's the goal. And I do keep that in my head too. When there's something I'm not doing, I try to get to 28. It's really hard.
Yeah, it's tough, man.